Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm eyeing the screen. I realized last time. Oh, sorry, the mic's far away. I realized last time that I left it on low frame rate with transparency mode. Hello, Banana. Hello, Izu. Hello, Isa. Hello, Fractal. How are you all doing? You played so much Battlefield. How is it? Oh my gosh, did I get lights? Okay, thank goodness. I was worried I saved the settings from the end of last stream. It looks like so far the lower frame rate's not bad on this. It is, no, you know what? I'm changing it. It's noticeably smoother on my screen. You can't in good conscience do that. New Battlefield? New Battlefield just dropped. Tired of meetings? You want to go back to the beach? You deserve to go back to the beach. New Battlefield is good. Watch 30 minutes, you get early access code for the beta right now. I'm kind of stalling because there's still start a stream ads going for some people. Brother-in-law is excited about the new Battlefield. Hello, Aero. Fractal, that's okay. I've also never played a Battlefield game. I'm trying to think of the last first-person shooter I've played. Gunfire Reborn. Okay, but before that, the last, serious first-person shooter in that style. I think I played Halo once in middle school. Ever. Before that, Conker's Bad Fur Day. On the N64. At my friend's house, because that game was not gonna fly at my anti-gun violence mom's house. Battlefield is the one with the knife kills. You did like Battlefield upon a time? Same lead made Magma Worm 2, Only Games, and Titanfall. Haven't played one for a long time. I did play Team Fortress 2. Does that count? You know what? I think it counts. I played Team Fortress 2. But if Team Fortress 2 counts, I actually played Overwatch as well. Brother-in-law would say he had the most knife kills in his city, state, region, server, same vicinity area. PvP doesn't interest you these days? Yeah, same. Midwest and anti-gun is quite a combo. Yeah. Okay, look. I was raised by witches in the woods. So it was not necessarily typical of the Midwest experience. I also tried Deep Rock. Does that count? You know what I meant by serious first-person shooter in that style? You gotta work out working 10 hours right after you... Right as you're about to leave your 8 hours. Stuff blew up. That's actually terrible. I mean, at least you get paid for your time, right? That shouldn't be, like, a bonus. That should just be the standard. Yeah, I meant, like, military shooters. Exactly. Like Conker's Bad Fur Day. Doom? I played Doom Eternal a little bit. But that's like a boomer shooter, I think they call it. Luckily, you got an idea of a direction to go tomorrow. That's pretty nice. I said Gunfire Reborn. Paid for your time, right? Were you not? Ultra Kill is fun. I played the demo and I liked it. I wasn't the best at it, but I kind of want to get better at it. You found the pendant I gave you? I haven't. You didn't. I love their relationship, actually. Some people at Camilla's were talking about my sisters this afternoon. Why did they die? Oh. Puppy, not now. Don't go to Camilla's. But is it true? They died from a fever when they were teens? Get some sleep. We didn't know about Puppy's sisters. But I am kind of not. You don't get monies, but you get hours to use at other time instead of hours. Trading hours at work when they let you. I didn't realize you could cook here. I remember I did that once or twice. Back at the old Taco Bell. They keep wanting me to upgrade my Viscera sacks. Are you okay? For some reason, my Sammy has been having nightmares where Poochie's spirit talks to her. But she only told me today! Have you tried boiling thistle stems to... Have you tried boiling thistle stems? You can be darn certain I would've. Best nightmare remover there is. But all the kids have nightmares these days. The village is out of them. Of course. You don't get paid overtime. You don't think you can complain about your compensation? Spend too much time around streams. You always read Live is Live. I know somebody. I can't talk in detail because this person is under an NDA, but I'm not. I know somebody who was effectively wage thefted. Not effectively, literally a corporation stole money out of this person's pocket by making them work for less than they were legally supposed to. Because he was supposed to get overtime and they just lied to him and said, oh no, in this position for this type of work, you actually don't get overtime penalty rates, so we just pay you for the time. Spent too much time around Europeans, so now you say lever instead of lever. Average American experience? This guy's Australian! But also, I knew several... I was asked to work for free once, and my Taco Bell was pretty on the up and up. The manager who did that later got fired because guess what? They were... cutting corners in other areas too. But there was this McDonald's at home, like, notorious for making you work off the clock. A crossbow. It shoots up to 10 bolts at one go. If only I could charge more than one per backflip. Oh, this lets me reload more than one per backflip, huh? You're often encouraged to work for free. Absolutely terrible. Newer managers get abused a lot for that. It hurts. It hurts. So important, so precious, and now it's gone. We're doomed. Calm down, what's wrong? Lost forever, like all of us. In a skull-shaped cave. In the one where birds came from? What? Who are you? I'm talking about the prophecy. And the prophecy in a skull-shaped cave where birds came from. Worst you've had is unpaid internships, but that's not the same thing, because there's no expectation of livelihood. This is terrible. Your salary, there's a very low minimum threshold that if you're over, you don't get any overtime paid where you live. The managers that talk about were also complaining about that, having to work more hours. And it's like, oh great, I'm salaried. That means I don't get paid for my additional hours anymore. I'm glad you're in a comfortable position. Even if it should still be better. I did it. The old lighthouse? You destroyed it? Mm-hmm. That's great. Now it'll be harder for them to get organized. Even if any of them finds out where we live, it'll take them more time to spread the word. I guess. You look pretty fucked up, hon. Can't figure out why. It's so disheartening. We still know nothing about these mutated monstrosities. Even worse, there are more birds now than ever. Unpaid interns should be illegal. That is true. Your interns get 35 to 45 an hour. That's incredible. I mean, that should be the standard. I mean, paying people to work at the very least. It sounds like kind of a lot, but it also sounds like the interns there need credentials to get started, so it's not exactly it's not exactly like entry level. I guess it's technically entry level, but it requires like some kind of training. If I remember right, I made $8 an hour, and I managed to get a raise, which is also not something you can expect. People get salaried. The consultant style gig work has done permanent harm to your work process. That sucks. They're also only there for 3 months. That seems pretty... seems like a good opportunity for people. Puppy feeling better? She will. Cyrus. She used to get beautiful pebbles for me, and I'd collect flowers for her. You know, because of our names. When you visit her grave, will you please put this iris on it? Yeah, it's a good 3 months. Oh no! I thought I'd go down for the crossbow, but... Okay, now it's a wheel. For some reason, now it's a wheel. The empty slot was just stopping me before. Oh, it does just fire them all. I thought it would be like, it's got a big magazine, but you can only reload one at a time. It's a fan spread. We all saw that. You know you didn't. I was trying to reload. To explain why sometimes I just faceplant into the earth. You see, in order to reload in this game, you gotta do 6 flips. And sometimes I miscalculate. We're working for 100 years or something like that, so they owe you. That's true. You know people used to get loyalty benefits? Like actual good ones, not just a pin every 5 years. Because businesses used to appreciate that longer staying employees are actually more valuable, and that's why they get paid more. Instead of kicking them to the curb so they can hire someone who they don't have to pay as much because they don't have as much experience. The big tree. Bring the birds' religious center will undermine their troops' morale. Religion isn't a big thing in the wastelands where we live. Oh, where we live, it's reduced to the care of the dead. Not just because there's life after death, I'm living proof of that. But also because you need to remember those who died before you if you want to help those who will live after you. Look for Aurora near the big tree. Where is the big tree? Tell us about the tiny people who... You mean him and Ha? Yeah, they just want new people trying to push the old ones out. You get stock options at vest every 3 years, but not a specific loyalty bonus. That's something. You have to not get fired in the next 2 days. Is that a concern? The big tree is all the way over here. You used to get free shares and double pay for Sundays. Now it's all gone. Okay, so my Taco Bell used to be owned by like this couple who owned a bunch of Taco Bells, and they gave us vacation days every year after your first year. Iona cute. Hello, Iona. How are you doing? First base and left outfield. No, okay, so I listened to this podcast called If Books Could Kill. That just talks about like popular shitty books. And I played one for Sinzu called Who Moved My Cheese? Which is effectively layoff downsizing propaganda saying if your job is cut, you shouldn't be upset about it. You should just be excited to look for new opportunities. I'm so cord. I'm cord too. Company was $80 million. Oh no! I did forget something. You'd core me? No, that would kill me. Germany was $80 million less than this quarter last year, so it's a concern. Damn. I'm a slave, you survive. That's where all my organs are, in the core. I know it. I need to figure out how to refund that. It should not be hard. There, I refunded one from 7 days ago. So it should come out in the wash. Ah. There we go. Some don't have organs. This is propaganda. I need to have a brain somewhere. You're the only department that had significant growth, so maybe you're safe. Aren't you also, like, in charge of hiring and firing? If they cut you, how are they supposed to get rid of anyone else? If you core me, you get to keep all the important bits. What's your destiny? And what do you think are the important bits? Oh, it's just mouse brain. Okay, I'm seeing reasons why I'd use the crossbow. And it's not the one I just did. The organs and the violin. Oh, my sugar. The sugar is on the outside. It's a protective layer. Oh, this is how I change cassettes. It's splattered on the wall, unfortunately. The only reason you've been listening to this one for 9 hours straight is because you don't know how to change it. Hey! This is a good one. I was trying to change it last stream and I couldn't find it. Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. Takes me back. It's... Oh wait, no, Magnolia's the sequel. I was like, wait a minute, I was already talking about Shibari and Ender Lilies. Shibari, is that not how you say it? Do I know less about Shibari than even I thought? I know enough from what you hear. I wish I knew more. No. It is. You're pretending not to know about it. Okay, you scared me. Because I didn't believe for a second you didn't know about it. I thought you were making fun of my pronunciation. The thought didn't even cross my mind that you wouldn't have heard of it. Any questions? You know a thing or two or seven? You certainly know more than me. I'll probably be Sinzu asking questions. How do you bind a fluid? Is there a fountain tie as well as a column tie? Don't want to be a pedant, but you are. Shibari is only a term that the Western world uses. The actual Japanese term is kinbaku. In a way, isn't it more accurate to say Shibari when you're talking about, like, the version that is, like, used by Western people? Like the version Sinzu learned off of, like, a guide written by someone who talks like a trucker. I mean, if he were to have read such a guide. Your apologies for the actually. No, it's interesting. You also, I don't feel like you were actually being a jerk about it anyway. In that case, you retract your pedantry. Because I wouldn't want to say kinbaku if I know even less about kinbaku than I do about, like, Western style Tex-Mex Shibari. I wouldn't want to lend any accidental legitimacy to it. What am I supposed to do about that, I guess? The same thing I typically do about them. Cute. Okay, I think I need to... Honestly, I'm not sure what I need to do. I need to get past this. Budgeting costs, your goal is to always spread knowledge. Oh, yeah. It read more like a fun fact. To me, at least. Because information wants to be free. It's for everybody. Oh, hi, Kay. How are you doing? Bike hacks. Hello, Night Flare. How are you doing? Trying to figure out how to get over here. Doesn't look very doable. You love fun facts? What about fun hacks? What about bun tax? I'd never taxed my bun. Unless you mean when Cass is playing stacks. That was an MTG joke, I'm so sorry. Hello, Kay. How are you doing? I need to go through here. But this is one way, so I take it I never should have come here. Smokestacks. That's clearly what you're talking about. I have no idea. There's a lot of cards that make your opponent's actions cost more resources to do. Oh yeah, first hi was to me. Sometimes I get scared that when people first come in, they don't hear my initial highs. So then I like give them an extra one after they appear to have settled in. Because I'm paranoid like that. I think it comes from Discord where like when people come in, there is a delay before they can actually hear anything. You dork. Would you believe that before I started streaming, I was even less confident? You do the same thing, but you forgot. Oh. Turns out I'm not the only dork around here. People get hide and smooched like 2 or 3 times because your memory's bad. I just like to make sure. Sometimes I do forget. Hello, Isa. Just in case I didn't say hi to them earlier. Wait, this is the herb. This is thistle stems, thank goodness. Even though this anti-nightmare remedy never worked for me, I'm sure it'll work for young Sammy. Hey, we accomplished something. Isa? Hi, Isa. I had a stint of forgetting to say hi to them. How about Beeper? Hi. So they are around, but I was doing a bit. Ow! I honestly deserve that. Man, it's so cute. Very true. You've been so normal about Rain World lately, yeah? I mean, outwardly you've been pretty normal. And his voice is adorable, also true. I felt so cool for like 2 minutes. Outwardly, you're normal. You're normal, but Squidwardly, you're a slug cat. Slug cat is truly one of the cutest creatures I think I've seen. You could do much worse. Damn. Drugs are very incredible. That was really smooth until it was rough. Thank you. This game kind of follows a slow upwards curve and then a sharp decline as far as my skill at it goes whenever I start playing. There's the initial arc that feels really good where I like am settling back into the game mechanics, and then the hand fatigue sets in. I start getting bad again. Start a campaign with another character. You unlock the harder DLC characters. Oh. In Rain World, you can clear campaigns. Okay. Totem. Gas station. Guess you don't have siblings. Lucky you. They're a curse. Oh, yeah. We can buy Overthinker. Oh, we can buy Gutsy Gus's Gushing Gunfights. Closest thing to classic illustrated literature of Western gunslingers I'll ever find in the whole Wastelands. Never buy gas for your bike. How's it move? I think that's what he said. I didn't stop. I can't afford the song anymore. How long has it been since you last built the tank of that bike? He just said something about that. You never... I think she's never filled it. It runs on pure spiritual energy. Runs on the blood of her enemies? No, that's ultra kill. Each playthrough of the different select cat is like, without spoiling, each of them have an end goal of sorts. Oh, that's cool. Like an area you're meant to reach. Like any good bike, it runs off spite. Hello, Russ. How are you doing? That's the fuel that I use too. I mean, honestly, spite's kind of like a fast burning fuel, I'm realizing. It gets me to start things, but then I definitely need something to sustain it.
There's a line dividing.
Pair it with basic characters. You unlock the hard characters. Then you carry one of the hard characters, you unlock the harder ones, etc.
Many nights ago, I made a promise that someone broke for me. How cruel.
The music makes me really want to play Cassette Beasts. To the point where I might actually play Cassette Beasts.
This is the last year that I have for you. This is the last year that I have for you. This is the last year that I have for you.
The only reason I haven't already done it is because I already, like, fully completed that game. And at first I was like, what's going to be the point of that? I already know it. But it's been a couple years, and also I love it to bits, and sometimes it's nice to just show off something that you really love.
I'm an angel, but there's blood on my hands.
I didn't think that guy was here.
Don't be
I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the left, so everything's safe.
afraid of shadows. That night when we first met, I choose to spend another secret night with you. Nothing to lose. This is the last year that I have for you. This is the last year that I have for you. This is
I'm gonna go all the way back.
the year that
I really wish there was a reverse.
I have for you.
Cruel. Okay, fine. Not quite enough juice. I think I need to actually find... This is probably the solution for multiple things. The last quest that Mom gave me opened up more exploration options. So I get the feeling I have to actually find that pendant she's been talking about. And that's supposed to be somewhere around here. Also, they seem to have updated the enemies around here, so that's kind of a sign that this is where I'm supposed to be. Curious what the chest with the shield on it is. We got this. Oh, it's just resources, but like rarer ones. I was like, maybe this is like stuff that you gotta pick up. There's a big one up there. The nope out of that though. Tangerine tree. It's not a heart glaze flower, but I'm sure Puppy will like it. Oh my gosh. Gift for my daughter. This is back where we started, where they initially sent us. But there's new enemies. That were not here in the tutorial. There a map for this place? No. But it looks like I can turn right around here. and go up, which is what I've been trying to do. Rude. Three-string chords and drop C with the higher C string. As a drone sound so somber. I take that as what's currently happening. On bass, not sure about guitar. I think I want to go up the other way anyway. Willing to make background things to match the vibes of the game. I went out of my way to get a fancy pants 5-string violin so I could have that low C string. And I feel like I have not used it very much because nobody's really writing music for 5-string violin, and I could play viola music. But I'm also just starting out. So my teacher's like, yeah, that's on a different clef, so we'll do a little bit, but like, you're going to... Like, you know, the note positions are different. They're like shifted. Because viola is like the one thing that uses alto clef. So it honestly does make more sense to just focus on violin music. I played a couple of pieces. But you know, it's harder because viola's the less popular instrument anyway. Yeah, sometimes it takes the cassette option away. And just assigns music that fits the vibe. Ask her if you can play viola music transposed an octave maybe? Oh, well, no. I could. So, viola music is... So the difference between a viola and a violin is only one string, and I've got both. So I can just straight up play viola music normal. It's just, as someone who's new to music, it's just the sheet music looks different. So for someone who's still learning the notes, it's kind of awkward to do both at the same time. I can do it, though, with, you know, some helpers. I can play, because viola is exactly an octave up from a cello. I can also play cello music that's transposed up an octave. No, the viola's tuned an octave lower, right? I don't think so. A cello is tuned an octave lower than a viola. But a viola just has one lower string instead of the highest string on the violin. In violin, yeah. No, it's just a little bit bigger, so it's got a little more resonance, but because mine's electric anyway, I can just kind of add that resonance in. Doesn't sound quite the same. I wish I got a 5-string viola instead of a 5-string violin, but no one makes that. Unless it's, like, special. But I have actually just played viola music before. No transposition necessary. Instead of using the highest string, I just use the lowest string. Not in place of the highest string, to be clear. Just I pretend it doesn't exist, because the music doesn't use it. You're misinformed your whole life? I'm so sorry. That is like the only reason I know that is because that's why I wanted to buy a 5-string violin. So I could do all 3 effectively. If I transpose cello music. I literally hate that. As much as I love my mom, she did like to talk a lot about things that she didn't really know about. Viola's the middle child of all string instruments in so many ways. I really wish. Just then I had to flip like 3 times because I legitimately wasn't sure which way the bike was facing. That's my one complaint. I want an accessibility option where I can add like a white wall to my front tire and not the back. That's always visible, like even through the blood. Taking a break. So cello and viola have the same notes on open string. They have the same notes an octave apart. That's a thing I've got on my pedal, is it just drops my viola an octave. So in theory, I can transpose my instrument instead of transposing the music. It just sounds weird because if you're like close to me, you can absolutely hear muted viola and then louder amplified cello that's been digitally dropped. And then viola and violin share 3 out of 4 of the same open string notes. Viola trades the E string for a C string. Only that. Okay, this does not lead where I thought I was going. Maybe it goes up like this. Is there an instrument that's just an octave lower violin? Maybe. Oh, wait, no, that's a cello. But it's missing the equivalent C string. So honestly, I'm not sure. Because, oh my god, because if cello's an octave lower than a viola, and viola and violin are on the same one, a cello's an octave lower than a violin, but with a low C instead of a high E. Drop things an octave with the same program you use for your mic filters. You can also do near infinite pedals on a graph note thing. I want that so bad. You told me what it was yesterday. I remember it starts with an A and came free with your DAC. All instruments are string instruments. I'm not sure if I'm willing to go with you on this, but I want to see how that's go. I want to see where this goes. That's Ableton. It's fun, but not node graph fans. I see. Is it also low latency? It's a shame that doesn't sound like it's portable, but what if it was portable? What if you just had like a portable computer that was running it? Visual is the node graph one? Arrow would make a good concert band conductor. Is this a concert band joke, Zinzu? Is this some of your band humor? Zero latency with the right drivers? That sounds pretty low to me. I think I want to go back for my Viscera back. It should be band humor. Imagine my classically trained violin teacher when I show up with like a Microsoft NUC and start wiring it up. Drums? Top of the drum, the part you hit, is just a wide, flat string that vibrates when hit. Oh, okay, so it comes to stretching strings, huh? You gotta be careful with that much tension. Okay. I actually was talking to my teacher about that. I was like, oh yeah, pianos are strings too, right? I literally thought this was true. And she was like, not really. I think this could be wrong. If it's wrong, assume that I'm remembering wrong, and my teacher said it right. She said it's actually percussion because you hit the strings. Yes, but no. Know all the things. Where are we going here? Nowhere? Or like no... Slap violin is the new craze. You know, people have told me that. People keep telling me to hit my violin. It doesn't have much body. All strings have to be hit to play them. The frictional vibrations from playing violin strings are very soft, rapid hitting. Yeah? I'm curious how brass is a string. Harpsichord plucks its strings, though. Piano shaped but string instrument. I see. Vibrating air. The air is a string? That's so cool. As the oldest sack was lost. This might be something. Vocal cords are also strings. That one's true. Just like everything else you said. Muscle in the lips that vibrates for the brass is stringy. That's true. What if you are the string? When they both shoot, I think I don't get to parry because the other bullet just hits me outside the parry window. Okay, so this is not nearly as hard as I've been making it. This will innovate science. The world will never be the same. Sorry, I'm bad. Just accept this is gonna take me a minute for like no good reason. We'll call it string theory. Any reason can be a good reason with the right spin. That's what you tell the crew, at least. Okay, so see this little edge? I'm going to refill my ammunition here. That's all it takes. Just to encourage them to at least try. If it doesn't work, you can just say you should have worked on your spin more. That's genius. You're so inspirational. Also, while doing all of that, I missed the snooze button, so ads are about to hit. When it does, I'll just like lock myself into an inexplicable death loop. Just kidding, I found a totem. He's host. You knew someone who said they knew a little harp's work, but you think they were a liar? I'm sorry I ruined your joke by reading it wrong. I still thought it was funny. I'm gonna I'm gonna go to break and look up where I'm supposed to go next. You stringed instrument players are always harping on about it. I made it better? Nah. Aw, thank you, Isa. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Sorry, that took me a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Lurk? I have a restful lurk, K, if you can still hear me. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Fractal. Welcome back, Bunny. Welcome back, Banana. Welcome back, Arrow. Okay. I was closer initially. Somewhere around here. Where Doom fell. And where all was lost. There's supposed to be a way to get into where Iron crosses the sky. That is my immediate goal, I think. That's what I found out. I have to remember to set traps as a thief in Baldur's Gate. Oh, okay. I thought you meant in general. And I was concerned for a second. Setting traps is an important part of dungeon maintenance, but... You disagree, but fine. Well, what? Setting traps as a thief in Baldur's Gate? Upgraded your guns in a while? Yes, and I bought a new one. Oh. When the goth subculture began? It seems difficult to pinpoint, to be honest. Weren't there like a lot of goths around in like the 1400s or something? Lo-fi beats to scour the waste too. I love these lo-fi beats. Where Iron Crest is... Oh my gosh. I just go here. The missile is very sneaky. He cheated. He used the corpse of his friend as a shield. Roaming again. I hope you're staying comfy, Fractal. And it doesn't mess with your power. There are other gas stations in the Wastelands, but they're run by liars, you know? Lonely Mountain? I've got a sandbar to introduce to you. They'd be perfect for each other. I keep forgetting to shoot the vending machines. They don't read to me as lootables for some reason. Oh. These aren't real checkpoints. They look so good together. They were made for each other. Hi, honey. Friend Pebbles sends you this flower. I never knew you two swapped presents. It's such a... What's that? A rainbow pebble, the most beautiful little stone I've ever seen. How near my daughter Iris's grave. Just a coincidence, but a happy one for once. Oh, that's just a save point now. Been saying, get you 9 landforms. They can take care of each other. Today's trophy is MTG themed, really? What's the topic? I need to stop. I need to free myself from my self-inflicted confines. When you posted in the Discord the coffee arc in 3 acts, I was going to post a screenshot from reference image PvP. The final drawing has like a thrown cup of coffee in it, and I was going to be like the coffee arc in 1 act, but you know, like an arc of liquid. But then I was like, this is stupid, no one cares. So I didn't do it. Drawing classic Magic cards, but making them hot. Did they do Abomination? That's funny. I should have done it. Oh no, I shouldn't have come here. Morning, Jacob. Coming, Jacob. Go and lead the group. Sorry, I don't know why I read that as morning. Fuck. Oh, Jacob. Oh no. Something's wrong with the baby. Breathe in. Focus on the goal. Get clean clothes and water. I'm Jacob now, getting clean clothes and water. Sad to think that we'll leave treasures like this basin back here for the birds to stack. Someone should do Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, the volcano. Oh wait, no, this is Maya. This is my mom. I was calling for Jacob. He's dead already. Dead my ass. When you were born, you caused the exact same mess. Close of a lifetime. No time to get sent. You're so big. Imagine a tiny mouse on a motorcycle, mouse noir style. Oh my gosh, I've still got trivia up. Why does this keep happening? It happens infrequently. Like sometimes something just misses. I'm so big? No, I'm a dog on a motorcycle in this game. Got everything contractions, worse than ever. Dilation? Almost there. Oh my god. The bone rifle! The first toy I ever gave Laika. Not only did she break it, but it also looks like she's been planning to leave it behind. Bite it. Breathe in, focus on the goal, and bite this. Is she pussy? Oh my god. We got Poochie! Have you been where we will live? Jacob has. Says the birds will never find it. You did a good job scouting. Still haven't chosen a name for this puppy. I'm not sure I want to get attached to her. You shut up and take her. Look at her! Hey, puppy. We're so attached. Fucking memories. That's how she got her name. How could you not want to get attached to that? Rub in Maya's face the fact that the pendant isn't where she told you. Mother-daughter relationship, so relatable. Map, please. Very helpful. Especially when you're apparently both immortal. I think we take turns being immortal. That seemed to be the implication. Because Maya talks about us taking her place, which could just be because she's old. But they told the story once about Laika bleeding for the first time and then taking Maya's place. I also get the impression she was really hoping her daughter wouldn't be immortal. Banana, can it be your turn for immortality now? I can't give you immortality, but I can, like, elevate you. Playing in a post-apocalyptic Australia with a person wild dogs makes sense now. You know, that also explains why the map guy keeps calling me a wanker. Actually, no. That's very, British. If he were Australian, he'd be using a different, shorter word. This is better than immortality. Aw, you're so sweet. I love the centipede ambiance. Gusto. Laika? Look, I'm getting the old Wastelanders back together. Do you consider going back where we live? Probably, but my flute's entrails are too dirty. I lost my cleaning brush and I got no idea where to find a new one. Might just be because I couldn't use that word.
Paper planes full of secrets, some goodbyes made it hard to go.
Imagine going up to an old friend and asking them to meet up, and they give you a fetch quest. Oh, I'd love to go back home, but I just can't move from this spot until I clean my flute.
All the letters I've burned, I should have sent. Even though I know it's too late.
I think I need to go back up there and go left.
After all the roads I've traveled, after all the hearts that I have loved, Lord, I know I sound like a coward when I swear there's no heart like yours, all the letters I've learned, I should have sent.
I really hope that all of this music isn't copyrighted on YouTube, because I don't think I can get rid of it. As fitting as Violet Pony is for the Wastelands, though. Next time you're asked to be somewhere, you're gonna be like, oh, I'd love to, but I'm looking for this magic card right now. Could you find me 3 visits? Okay, everyone's gonna hate me for this, but I actually forgot how I got up there initially. It was over here. It was where Doom fell. Poor Doom. When are you bringing me my 20 rodent flanks? You can get a flank off a rodent? Ah, on your way. Anything for the cute snake? You don't even need any upgrades to get up here. Well, the innocent sip after rage sip. I keep checking my map. I know there's nothing here. Emote fight. Banana, you know the secret. The trolliest thing you can do is just respond with pure positivity. Nothing's more infuriating when someone's mad. There, up. We're trying to go up. Isa was consoling me on break that this is apparently a known criticism of the game, that sometimes it's like really hard to know where you're supposed to go. Thankfully, you know, internet. Is it an excuse that, oh, well, it's okay for a game to be a little bit obtuse and hard to navigate in because you can just look up a guide online? No. I don't think that fixes it, but... Oh. It makes it not a deal breaker, and I get to play this game that I am otherwise quite enjoying. It makes you miss the Trials series. It was Trials. I've never actually played a Trials game. I just played a ton of this style of Flash game when those were popular. I'm supposed to go up that ramp, I'm sure. Used to play a lot back in the Flash times. I miss the Flash times. I remember when people used to rag on Apple products for not having Flash. Trials was the only real game to come out of that. I actually got a Trials game on Steam. Wait, was Trials not on Steam initially? Is this a Henry Stickmin situation? Including your favorite ARG? Nana, you do ARGs? Enough to have a favorite? You forgot to take candles with you again. I didn't. Shut up, mother. It's on console for a long time. Didn't realize Trials with Flash. There were some full games at some point. Yeah, me either. It was the only good game to come out based on those Flash games. Yeah. I can't remember the name of any of those. A game called Trials Fusion on Steam, but mixed reviews. That's the one I thought we were talking about. You and Xbox Arcade. That was all about doing tracks well. This one's about getting revenge on oppressors. I like a game that doesn't care how well I do something as long as I get it done in the end. I didn't see anything when I shot that plant just then. It just felt like time for bird. I was expecting one. Trials had an ARG, which is technically ongoing. People dug up 5 keys and have to meet under the Eiffel Tower in 2113. Yeah, they still gonna be able to follow up on that in 2113. Really cool to look into if you like that stuff. I like watching Nightmind. So not usually ARGs, but like unfiction type things, which is sometimes ARGs. There was a time I was extremely into, like, creepypastas and such. It was just a phase. Oh, hello. Hectist. Oh, thank Chaos for bringing this bonehead onto me. Bonehead? The bike, the bone helmet. You're boneheaded through and through. Wait, you've seen others like me before? Never in my Hectist life. Now, be a good bonehead and help me wreak havoc on an Imperialist statue with your bike's hook. Don't have one. Oh, my gosh. Never seen a hookless bonehead in my Hectist life. Anyway, this won't be the last time I upgrade a bonehead's bike with a hook. Now, go and get a hook and come back to me. There's bound to be a zillion of them in the garbage dump where rock bleeds. That is required for progression. I was looking up like, oh man, I'm stuck. And they're like, oh yeah, well you need to find this guy and get a hook. I'm like, oh, I haven't even come up to the statues that are a roadblock for people. Used to really like ARGs. Not that into them now, but you have memories from when you were... Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I do still like the Nightmind stuff, because, I don't know, he's got a really soothing voice and presents them really well. Sometimes I just like to sit in the dark and listen to someone tell me something vaguely creepy. I'm definitely sure when they picked a date, 60 years in the future, they did so considering that they did so with the knowledge of a human lifespan in mind. It's all arranged to continue after they're gone. I think it's really cool the keys will be passed down for generations. Heartbeat from the last century. This family has guarded the Trials fusion key for generations. Hello, looking forward to some map magic. No, 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 no! I had so much trust in the game then. I missed a little bit. Certainly. This game isn't about to send me careening off a cliff. They would warn me or something. It's Dahlia! Here, Dahlia, your notebook arrived. Finally. Now pack things up. Stars aren't gonna gaze at themselves. We're at war. They're above war. Dahlia? Dahlia? You're gonna die. You're not above that. Your call. But Manu is worried about you. Tell her I'll be okay. And get this to your puppy, okay? A dream catcher. Maybe it'll help puppy sleep a little better. Yeah, I swear to dog, don't make me count to 3. Flip ahead, super tiny sign. No, it's good, because I wanted to go talk to Dahlia anyway. I meant to plummet my death. Your dreams, you wanted those? Well, now you get to catch and keep those. It catches nightmares on their way to your noggin and lets the good dreams through, I think. Have some of your dreams? Aw. Wait, which ones? Maybe you'll dream you're flying tomorrow? Aw. Our progression, it's opened. Sneaks in a little hope as well. Aw. Sometimes I wish I hadn't stopped lucid dreaming practice because I played Deep Sleep series of Flash games. Dreams never make you sad? Oh, I don't know if they ever make me sad. I've had some that unsettle me, but I can give you my bad ones if I don't like them. Until you find Wanker Guy, even though you're driving through an area won't map. That is correct. This area here, that's the extent of my map, even if I see every single thing on it. The map, once it's here, is fine. But yeah. Actually trying to get into an area is sometimes a little difficult. Card games on motorcycles. We need to play, this game needs MTG injected into the gun-based combat. It's hard to cartography while motorbiking. What's next? Card games on motorcycles? I missed what prompted that. I thought you were just like going apropos of nothing. Card games on motorcycles? Card games on motorcycles. Painting on motorcycles? Don't you got forearms? I didn't know you had forearms. That come from the Ninetales side or the Flareon side? Imagine playing full throttle in this game. Okay. Strat remembered. Shoot as soon as you see blue on screen. Don't squeeze the controller so hard. I'm gonna hurt myself. A snail. Good to know you don't have a problem with me accepting birds as customers. Whatever. A flute cleaning brush? Need that. Cost me more than it should. Hope it fits Gusto's handcrafted flute.
There's a line dividing
2 extra combat steps? Crazy.
right in front of me. Many nights ago, I made a promise that someone broke for me.
I don't think I knew about that one.
How cruel.
New cards are coming out too fast.
Universe is breaking all the
I know, cold take, but
nothing to
here, you've got like 4 quests to turn in. I feel bad every time I tell Poochie tomorrow when I know it's not going to be tomorrow. Well, I could help you out there. You're the best shot in town. Hello? About your illness. Maybe I could help you find a cure. There's no cure. The illness will eat me to death. Odd enough, I'm not sad. It's just a pity I won't be able to eat blue lemon again. Where does it grow? High up, where iron caresses the sky. Look sad, Hilda. I just realized I lost my family braid. It's been passed down from mother to daughter for generations. Wish I could have passed it down to my daughter, but you know. Maybe you left it where we used to live when we moved here? Don't worry, sweet Laika, I'm fine. Oh. The pendant isn't in our old home. You're a mess. I shouldn't have given it to you. You didn't give it to me. But I did. Listen, Mother. You never, ever, ever gave me your pendant. I distinctly remember giving it to you the day I taught you how to shoot. What? You said you gave it to me the day I first bled. I didn't say that. She did say that. You did. You... Okay. Where did you teach me how to shoot? What a shitty memory. No wonder you lost it. It was where our bikes grow, close to the power lines, by a tree that must be dry and broken by now. Okay. I died from a huge like my sister. Oh, puppy, no, of course not. I won't let that happen. The same conversation. Look, puppy, I brought this plant for you. It's a tangerine tree. Mommy, it's too small for a tree. It's small because it's young. Like a puppy tree? In a few years, it'll be taller than this house. That's so cool. We need to make a hole in the roof. Oh no, birds could fly in through it. I think I'll wait till you kill them all. There's no hurry. Some of the best things in life really take their time. Look, puppy, I bought a console and it comes with a bunch of pre-installed games. I haven't checked the titles, but... all the games should be called Mommy Simulator. Come again? Well, if they kill you, you can try again. That's awful. Please never say that to me again. How many kids did Laika have? Sisters, plural, implies at least 3. Well, oh yeah, 3 kids total, yeah. We found the grave of 1. But she didn't mention the other. Not yet, at least. What happens to you in between, Mommy? Does it hurt? It's like every single cell in my body screams while it's torn apart. And then I'm nothing. I'm no more. Then there's a spark, and I remember everything. Ow! Is that the spark? Ow! Is that how it feels? Ow! It's like every cell in my body is screaming. Hi, Cass. I love you. Everything from who I am or how I died to the flavor of tangerine peels burning in a chimney. All in the fraction of a second, like an explosion. You think Poochie screamed when they tore him up? Oh my god. Puppy. Play your video game. They're gonna pay for it. Cassidy, welcome home. How was work? Ellie gave me this for you. It attracts bad dreams to keep them from getting into people. Oh, maybe that's the same reason you attract the bird's viscera. To keep their evilness from getting into other people. Why you're always so sad? Puppy, shut up. Got games on your phone. You're so tired. Oh, I'm sorry, cat. But then again, viscera is like money. Does that mean money is evil? You lost me 3 plot twists ago, honey. I hope you're getting some rest, Cass. You working tomorrow? I actually don't have games on my phone. I've got 2048. And a couple other games I won't mention. If money is evil, what does that say about this building? This building is hell. Pull the most wannabe big time, small time. Thankfully, no, that's fantastic news. I did find that video. I remembered right. It was Cam Sandwich. Stock trading for children, the pit, something like that. Phone is nothing but games. I have such a distaste for mobile games. And I never go out, so I never have time to play them anyway. So 2048 is enough to occupy my time if I absolutely have to. Most of the time, honestly, when I'm in a situation where I want to be looking at my phone, I actually just lean over Senzu and look at his phone instead. Don't think you've seen that one. It's an older one. It's before you switch to camera. You should watch Cam Sandwich videos when you're going to sleep. That works for me too. I put them on specifically to go to sleep before. Gonna eat early. Good night, bunny. Get lots of good rest and have sweet dreams. Have only your 2 silly idle games on your phone. If I rode the bus, I would need to... Well, honestly, when I did ride the bus, I just listened to podcasts and read books and stuff. But you can listen to a podcast and play a game at the same time, I suppose. Need a titanium plate, and then I can have a machine gun. Oh, you. Hope this is what you need, because it cost me an arm and a leg. Oh my gosh. Gutsy Gus, it's an exceptional piece. With this knowledge, we'll definitely find the traitor. What if he's right? I don't like that Alfredo didn't have a blue exclamation mark over his head. So who else am I missing? You wanted the thistle. Here, Carrie, thistle stems for Sammy. Here, Carrie, some thistle stems for Sammy. Carrie, what the hell? As if I didn't know what they were or who they were for. You can be darn certain I know. Oh, and you're the reason I gave that journal. Delia's okay, loves the notebook. But she won't be coming back. She's free to choose, but she'll die out there. Already missing a customer? Huh. Maybe you'd like to compensate by buying something? Cute little bunny dreams, all. I got the vitamin-coated bones, but I'm afraid they look a bit... human? That's normal. Here's the thing. We were the sea creature's favorite meal. Is she human? Is that why she looks so weird? No, she's fluffy. Is she a bonobo? And does human bones refer to, like, all of our fluffy friends? But you make flour from it and we eat it. Our great-great-grandparents still feeding us. Oh, yep, they are humans. Food for thought, huh? This makes no sense. You destroyed the communications center, but there are more birds than ever now. Humans evolved into different animal peoples, I guess. There are people here who don't really trust you. I bet you'd like to know who. Bet you would, but I don't talk lightly. Of course you don't, Molly. I kind of thought this was an elevated, like an awoken mutated animal situation. They consider themselves descendants of humans, at least. They're like, oh boy, I love bugs. Yeah, I know you do. Pebble. I found a pebble for you. I found this pebble by Iris's grave right after I put your flower there. But, wow, do you think she... I mean, she did it, right? Right? Look, man, I can talk to ghosts, and no, and that's better. Of course. Or that. Mutated evolved, yeah. There is a nuclear bomb out there. Well, what I assume is a nuclear bomb. We need Bonehead's hook. Find a hook between the mines and a garbage dump. I wonder if it was before or after whatever obliterated the sea. That seaport's got no sea in it. Well, yeah, it's where the waves died. I'm guessing it was probably related, but who knows? I think Annihilator's too strong to build your custom card around. Oh, Annihilator? Well, that's just a normal Eldrazi thing. If it's, you know, costed appropriately. If you've got Eldrazi cost, I think it's reasonable to have Eldrazi abilities. You can already put Annihilator in a command zone. Annihilator is so cool. What a statement to make. Before we go out, I must take a brief break, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. See everyone very soon. Best part about Eldrazi cards is when they're creatures with on-cast effects. That is pretty cool, actually. I do love an on-cast effect. Anyway, even if you take a break, get a drink, stare at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. Even if you. Tokens you control have Annihilator? No. Absolutely not. Whenever a non-token is sacrificed, populate. No. See you in a few minutes. Giving Annihilator to all your tokens? And then making more tokens? Multiplying like rabbits? Rabbits that eat your entire board state? It's an Eldrazi rabbit. I don't know. If only you could do an Eldrazi like 0.25. So for every 4 tokens you attack with, people have to sacrifice one. Anyway, the ad is actually about to hit. I gotta take a couple minute break. See you soon. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I returned. Okay. Your original idea was basically Microsynth Lattice in a command zone. That's actually super lame, that's fair. Version of Necrotic Ooze that cared about triggered abilities instead of activated abilities. Yeah. You wanna make a card now? You should. Welcome back, Cass. Welcome back, Arrow. Welcome back, Fractal. Welcome back, Iso. Welcome back, Iona. Iona cute. Cass. Have you considered if you want to be an Eldrazi that makes tokens? Rather than giving the tokens Annihilator, have you considered the humble Eldrazi spawn? Yes? Perhaps too humble? Long rat. We want Where Rock Bleeds and a garbage dump, which I think is over here. No, you want to use them, but what's your suggestion? Don't do anything except for sack for mana. That's a good point. If your commander's high cost, then by the time your commander's making Eldrazi spawn, you kind of already have all the mana you need. if your commander's high cost. Speaking of ooze, thank you. Yeah, you don't want to do broken thing. You're sick of wanting to do something cool, but constantly getting kicked by high value engines. That's fair. Do you have enough views? Of course. Why can't I pause? Did my controller like half break? There we go.
There's a line dividing
Oh, and thank you for the head pats. I didn't notice in the scan.
in front of me. Many nights ago, I made a promise that someone
7 mana make all cards colorless would flop in any of our playgroups. And if you're 7 mana, you don't really need to make Eldrazi spawn. What if you do pump Eldrazi spawn? Honestly, what if instead of Annihilator, it's whenever you attack a player with one or more Eldrazi spawn, or if you don't want to use those, something else. They must sacrifice a permanent they control. So it's like Annihilator, but if you attack with... If you make a bunch of tokens and swing out, you don't wipe the board every single combat step. Yeah, also do you have to cost 7? I know costing high is like a Eldrazi thing though.
But there's blood on my hands. Don't be fooled by the foggy shadows. The night when we first met, I choose to spend another secret night with you. Nothing to lose. This is the last year that I have for you. This is the last year that I have for you.
Choose to accept the only way to play is with low cost cards. Well, that's fair too. Yeah, ramp is also fun. Hey, we found the hook. It was just right here. Let's only hope the Hectist knows what she's doing. When you cast this, target creature gets Annihilator 1 till end of turn. Whenever you attack a player, create a spawn. Got the hook. Yeah, great. Now come back to where you found me. I got a kind of messy situation here. I'll get back there eventually. I've never been to the dump before, I think. I might have actually been to the dump before. Oh yeah, I've absolutely been there before. Because the other thing is, if we make it so if you cast this thing, you win, then the only solution is to not let you keep it around, and that's not very fun either. Because there are cards like that. I'm not sure what these skulls on the map are. They're only on where rock bleeds. It's not where I died, because that's a sack. Oh, that's where bosses were, maybe? Yeah, that's where bosses were. Are there bosses there again? You can play as many 7-minute creatures as you want, as long as you can target it with reanimate on turn 4. I read part of that when you posted it, and then thought I already read it. I'm so sorry. Right. I remember where this guy is. He's like here. I was thinking earlier, I have been doing Minecraft skins because I've been doing Minecraft. And it's kind of got me in like a pixel art vibe. I should get into making some emotes. I was trying to figure out a sprite, but just for emotes, I can just use GIMP. It's what I'm comfortable with. I can just zoom in, make my emote, which you can do on a sprite also, but oh my gosh. Hold on. I just had a thought. Today is Infinity Day. Happy Infinity Day, everyone. What's Infinity Day? Okay, I just had a thought about the Eldrazi Rabbit card. The cast card. 8/8. Oh. What if the tokens don't have Annihilate, but what if cast gets Annihilate equal to the number of attacking creatures? That way, instead of like multiplying Annihilate by the number of creatures and being able to spread it out across the whole table, you just get to slap one person. And there's also like only one creature to try to get to not attack you through whatever means. But the tokens are still helping. You need to learn magic so you can contribute to chat. I am so sorry. That's what just killed whoever she attacked. Yeah, well, don't get attacked by her. Sounds like a skill issue to me. Okay, so Annihilate. Whenever you declare an attack, which no one can stop you from doing. There are ways to stop you from doing it, but like very preventative ways. You have to sacrifice permanents you control. Permanents being cards from your battlefield. And sacrifice means you can put whatever protection you want on it. You choose something to die, and it doesn't matter what it is. Killing one person from a game and all but life is kind of messed up. Yeah, but if the cost is high enough, maybe she deserves it. There's ways in game to do that. Let me stay in the hole where I belong. Did I say that on stream? Because I swear I just said that when I was playing Minecraft off stream too. It's fine. I do feel bad though, because I don't want to like gatekeep a conversation. Only fair if they are 0-1 tokens. Just use the less broken ability, like taking another player's turn for them. That is another thing Eldrazi do. Dominate my turn, Moon Mommy. What if each permanent she sacrifices gives her Annihilator 1? Oh yeah, like you get special spawn. Like spawn in type, but yours, instead of sacking for mana, sack to give you Annihilator. Wait, but that's like what I said, but worse. I think deleting one person, if you set up correctly, isn't even that bad. I've done this by accident in an Orzhov deck. I healed a lot by accident and just, I think I doubled my life total, and I had something that said whenever you gain life, target player loses that much life, so I just like turned into a life cannon and nuked someone immediately. Pay 5 mana, creature tokens you control with insert name here, gain Annihilator X, where X is number of tokens. That sounds insane. Oh yeah, I stand by Cass having Annihilator is completely fair and fine. I only balked at giving them, at spreading them out to tokens. I think if there's a mana cost, to give things Annihilator, it's also pretty fair. Cass is awesome, she deserves sprinkles. Just Annihilator 1 is fine, why do we need to make it fancy? Cass deserves to be fancy. I don't know if there is like an Eldrazi with just Annihilator 1. Annihilator 1's kind of underwhelming. It's like, oh yeah, I'll sacrifice this land, whatever. Oh, like the fancy stuff doesn't have to be related to Annihilator. I think Annihilator's fine. Am I no one? Let you put it on all your tokens. Isaac can. You know what? That's true. Isaac can. Eldrazi conscription allows Isaac to put Annihilator on all their tokens. You don't mind if it's not like 4 or more? I think if it takes some build up, you should be allowed to board wipe someone with Annihilator. if you earn it. And protecting like a big creature. That deserves a payoff. People should be allowed to win dramatically from time to time, yeah. Where's that fucking Hectist gone? Thing is, if I don't have tokens... After turn 7, I kind of don't care about my lands anymore. I'll kill a land. To be fair, if you go down to 2 lands, you probably are going to die pretty soon, if that's any consolation. Bonehead, you there? There was some mayhem, and now I'm kind of lost. Contraption I was making for your bike got lost too. Must be somewhere in the cave. Whole Zachnal. A whole one. That suspiciously bright rock is actually not a resource. No one would attack you if you had 2 lands, so you're not a threat. Then scoop. There's no shame in saying, yeah, I'm not coming back from this. I'm going to hop on some Minecraft until it's time for next game. Would you scoop in that situation? Depends. If I'm down to 10 life, and someone's clearly winning, and I've got a land, I might give it like a couple of turns to see if something dramatically changes. Most people won't. Here's the thing, hot take, I think people should scoop in Commander more. Legitimately. Not like rage quit style, but you know, that's the problem with I am not about to get up here and defend like actual mass land destruction kind of stuff, but that is one of the complaints about it, is that you win in such a way that just knocks everyone down to a level they can't compete, and then it drags the game out as you like slowly take them down over the next few rounds, which wouldn't be a problem if like somebody drops the one-sided Armageddon and then the other 3 players like look at each other and go like, ugh. Yeah, okay, do you want to just start a new game? Alright, buddy, you win, and then start a new game. I think I found what you lost. Think chaos. Attach the hook to one end and the other to your bike's fender. Never done it in my hectest life. That's the easiest thing ever. Hey, hi. If it's everyone scooping, you're cool with that. Done that a few times. Yeah. Well, remember, this is a situation where, like, one person after another is getting knocked down. I'm firmly of the opinion a game has to end at some point. Now that's one by one. That's... The writing is kind of on the wall. So instead you'll have a massive army of 0-1s, then Crater Hoof Behemoth. Instant speed. I attack with 10-10-10s with trample at one person. See, that's kind of my point. Then you just are dead. Instead of having the option to see if you draw a card that's going to get you out of it. Or just dying. Nice when games actually end so you can start a new one. That's how I feel about it. Building your terrible elves deck has turned you to the dark side. You're now aiming to win on turn 6 or 7 every game. But just one person, you don't like that? They get left out? Well, it's one person at a time is the thing. She doesn't lose the Annihilator in this situation. She's got it to go on the next turn too. That's a good bonehead. Now get a bomb from the vending machine to the west of the cave. I built it myself with a little help from the Hectus cookbook. Use one to hook and unhook items to your bike. It's not one at a time if the second person can deal with it. But if she's got it spread out on tokens, why would she not spread it out? One, just socially, so that people aren't left out like that. But also, so that each person individually can't deal with it as easily. If you can remove the commander, but it's not swinging at me, why bother? Well, you don't know if it's swinging at you until it does. That's the thing about Annihilator, it's an attack trigger. So as soon as she says, I'm moving to combat, but I'm going to attack you with my commander. Annihilator's on the stack. You can remove it, but you're still sacking. You do if you have a chat. You have her word, not her guarantee. Found it. Best bomb vending machine you've seen in your bonehead life, isn't it? Now get a bomb, carry it back to the east of the cave, and bring Habit to get the pile of debris blocking your way. You can ask where you'll be swimming. You can ask, I don't have to answer. Oh, the bomb's over here. I thought I had to vend one. No one breaks deals usually. I don't make deals usually. But if you do, you won't use removal? Well, it kind of sounds like... You're the one manipulating her commander for your benefit. Meet her all the way to the northwest of the cave. Here she is. Time has come, Bonehead. You'll be the first person ever to topple a statue of General Solanor. I don't like the statue. His head is facing backward. The birdster who turned a once peaceful society into an imperialist empire. Now in Chaos's name, use your brand new hook and make history. Hook your bike to a structure with R1 and topple it, accelerating in the opposite direction. You're just against one creature, getting a huge amount of Annihilator. It could be huge. It could be. I'm more comfy with one creature getting a huge amount than being able to multiply it and spread it out easier. You make a 4-mana commander. I can sack a creature, grab lands equal to its power. You like the instant mutually assured destruction? That was pure entropy. Never my hectic life I've seen such a thing. Wait, thank you for this, Bonehead. Ask me anything. Why on earth was such an important statue built in the middle of a forgotten cave? Now let Chaos thank you for this. I'm curious now what is the highest Annihilator printed? To be honest, I feel like and you know there's like good reasons for it. When like cards are getting like theory crafted, there's a lot more scrutiny on it than when an actual Magic card gets printed. Like WotC will actually push out something busted, and people go like, oh come on, it's not that bad, look at how high the cost is, or it's really just this with like 1 mana cheaper. And honestly, yeah, like, theory crafted cards should be under more scrutiny, but still, I wish, like, we shared a little bit more of that with WotC. You're saying it happens regardless. That's what I'm saying. Now, there's more statues scattered throughout the bird's imperialist empire. Be a good bonehead and ping me whenever you topple a new one. Oh, we need to call her so she can watch. Oops. I have a favorite board wipe. Yours is World Slayer. Wait, is that the one that destroys everything but itself? That's another one where I've said, if you get to use that effectively, you deserve it. If you set up a situation where you get through with World Slayer and it works out well for you, good job. You deserve it. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, destroy all permanents other than World Slayer. It's pretty funny. You equipping it to an indestructible 1/1. Hey, Hectist. No, there's an Imperialist statue in the vicinity, but I can't find it, Bonehead. You're the Bonehead. It's right over here. I mean, I thought it was right over here. Yeah. Bird statue where Iron crosses the sky is down. That's Colonel Dicto, who decreed the removal of the syrinx from all newborn birds. Syrinx? Thing in their throat that allows them to sing. This game really does a lot. It does. It's where birds came from. Can I actually... Okay, it doesn't look like I can actually hook onto the environment with this thing. I was curious if this was going to be a new mode of movement going forward. I can use it to slow down time if I ever need to. It does nothing to enemies. No one else have a favorite border? I like Blasphemous Edict, which is a basic answer. But it's the first one I thought of. Blasphemous is good. I'm trying to think of other interesting ones. Oh! I actually... It's kind of rude, but I really like Toxic Deluge. You're both fine, just take a break. Toxic Deluge. It is super specific, and it also gets around indestructible. I'm trying to think of the one, Bane of the Living. If I'm trying to think of, like, more interesting answers. Like, Hawken's fine, but... there's some winding up happening. Just take breathers. Swarmyard Massacre. I have used Swarmyard Massacre in an appropriate setting. But it's very niche. I think I did put it in Grist. That's the last place I saw it, was Banana playing it. Pigwill's Scouring, that sounds blue. Is that a mass bounce? Is that going to return everything to my hand? I put on a video recently that talked about Wave Goodbye, which is sorcery speed, return all creatures that don't have +1/+1 counters on them. At a reasonable rate. It's black. It kills the creatures and gives you 3 1/1 flyers. Oh. You can flash it in if you tap your fairies. That you tap to flash it. You can tap your untapped fairies to flash it. I wish I was an confused yourself. That's okay. I confuse myself all the time. Tap target spell. Tap target spell, tap it. Actually. Wait, not actually. That's not real, is it? You can't do that. They should make spellproof a thing. Hexproof for spells. Oh, yes. Well, it already is, right? Well, no. What we have is the spell can't be countered. Okay. Demystifying magic talk. Normally, when you're playing a card, if it's not a land, we call that casting a spell. So a spell just means a card that is currently being cast, being played. Basically. Like, it hasn't happened yet. Someone's just trying to play it and you get a chance to respond to it. Normally, the only thing you can target it with is counter, but there's some cards where you get to copy it or redirect the targets. So making it so you can't target a spell would do more than just make it uncounterable, I guess. Damage on stack. You want me to recap damage on stack? Okay, so long ago, Magic didn't have rules. The comprehensive rules didn't exist. People were just figuring that shit out. Oh my god. I call this the time when mom used to cheat and say things like, actually, you don't get to use the ability of that thing because I just destroyed it. And I destroyed it before you do the ability. And then they came up with the stack, which is where you say, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna do this. And then that all goes in your imagination into a pile in the middle of the table. And then you actually resolve everything from the top down. And when they invented that, they decided everything goes on the stack, including damage. When a mono artifact and a poly artifact love each other very much. There are some ways to effectively counter spells without using the word counter, such as Narset's Reversal, or some say that too, where you return a spell to the player's hand. Did you know, before the stack, they had the batch? I didn't know it was called the batch. I don't think I knew the batch. This is a time in my life where I was playing Magic, but also I, like, couldn't read or form coherent sentences, so I guess I wasn't actually playing Magic. I was just eating Magic cards and watching my mom play Magic against me. Which Magic card tasted the best? Forests. With a little cheese, forests go pretty hard. Island Fish Jesconius. No! I didn't see that guy up there. Batch inspired how the chain works in Yu-Gi-Oh! You could add things onto the batch, but once things start resolving, you can't add anything anymore until it's fully resolved. Oh. I was about to say, yes, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! With the chain, which is just to say I've played Yu-Gi-Oh!
There's a line dividing right in front of me. Many nights would go, I made a promise that someone broke.
Oh, hey, it's the tree.
How cruel.
Don Don is probably pretty tasty. You just reminded me. It's Thursday. Also, damage used to go on the stack. Yeah. So if somebody hit you with enough damage to kill you, you could play Healing Salve at instant speed to bring yourself back up to 3 life. Which is weird because Healing Salve even says you can use it to prevent damage. So it's the same thing, it just matters if you do it before damage is dealt or after it was dealt, but before it's resolved. It, like, doesn't make a difference. I can see the big tree. Now is when I tell you. Aurella's been through a lot. You may find her a bit changed. You could sack after lethal. After lethal to creature combat damage. Oh, that's cool. I didn't think about that. Healing Salve the goat. I respect all opinions here. Is she wearing a fake bird beak? Gorilla? Laika! Why are you wearing a fake beak? It's a requisite when you work for the birds. There are none in sight. You get used to it. He's a mouse. Primo says you'll help me destroy the big tree? Explain. Big tree is pure beauty. A true architectural treasure. A pyramid built around the hugest tree ever grown. Is that one of the stack? Yeah. The oldest religious building in the wasteland. A bird religious building. Not the point. I had to study it. Write a book on Pope Melva the Eighth's papacy. Thank you. So you let them capture you? I worked as a cleaner for 17 months. I memorized every single room, every wall, and every pillar, every baseboard. Then I overheard a conversation among their bishops. About Jacob, about Poochie, about you. I had to do something for where we live, so I escaped. Not before stealing a locator. It'll let me know your exact location inside the big tree and help you tear it down. It'll help me destroy pure beauty, a true architectural treasure. To my great dismay, but this will show them. Go into the big tree, descend into its catacombs, and break the main pillar so the whole structure collapses. Are you here? You're having second thoughts too? No, are you? No. Terrifying that I'm going to be in there and she's having second thoughts and she's going to know my exact location. Before I go in here properly, I'm gonna take a quick break. See everyone in just a few minutes.